got a bit of hair on my microphone. There we go, sorted. Right, so welcome back, Nick.
Hello.
So Nick's been on here before, and Nick works in Manchester on a bar, and you're also a masseuse.
I am, yes. I am a male massage and beauty therapist, a waxer too. I do facial, skincare, full body waxing, intimate areas.
So there we go, this is where we get going for. The intimate areas. So obviously, this is actually how me and Nick met.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so I went to a gay event as FKME, the brand, and we were having a stall there selling our products, and Nick was also there as a
masseur, yeah.
But you were doing a few bits, weren't you? Or was it just that?
Yeah, so I was just a masseur.
Okay.
Massaging. Masseuring at that event. So the events are called Stable Master, so they put on a different events all across the country, all throughout the year. They're safe sex parties. So they might be in a sauna, they'll be in a nightclub, different themed events. I'll explain a bit more about them in a bit. But as part of that, they do a weekend away, which is like a naturist weekend, a camping weekend, all about hedonism, basically. So it's just letting yourself go and enjoy yourself.
Is that what the term hedonism means?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I think I know.
But I think it was about 3-4 years ago now, they contacted me to go along and provide basically a massage therapist there on site just for the weekend to let their guests sort of relax and enjoy the weekend a bit more. So I went along to that one, and then from that became friends with all of the organisers, made some great friends socially, like within the group as well. So although people think, oh, sex party, like people might have connotations or immediate thoughts about that thing, but it's completely the opposite of what you think it is.
To be fair, like we had a fantastic time. So me and my partner, we were there as FKME, and we just like fit in with everyone. We just got on with everyone. I mean, it was just, everyone was just dead relaxed, dead chill. It's like, we know why we're here. No, people are there to go have safe sex, or safer sex, shall we say.
It doesn't matter.
But like anybody and everyone can attend. There's all different people, and it was just such a fun weekend, filled with like loads of like planned activities as well.
There's loads of different things going on. So they have like sound bath meditation or yoga or a stable orgy or various different sex events too. Like it's not all about sex. There are other things going on. And then as they've grown over the years, we've added on other services. So, originally it was just me and a guy massaging over the weekend. If you wanted to book a massage, come along, relax for your hour massage. And then this year we actually tried something new and had, a waxing therapist, a barber,
he did
therapist,
my hair.
And then from that, it's sort of evolved in that, we've come together as therapists as well and be able to provide that service at other events. Yeah. So we've kind of made a little group, and it's quite a nice niche thing to do. We don't have any hang-ups or issues going to sex festivals. We're there, we've done one before. Yeah. So in the next year or so, you might see us popping up at other sex positive events across the country. I think that's really group of therapists.
I think that's really cool. Like, because to be fair, like when you've had a few days, because it's what me and my partner found, we just like, obviously you've been there drinking the night before, you wake up, you're like, I could really just do with a massage today. Yeah. And like when you're hungover at home, you're like, I'm not leaving the house. But when you're in a festival where you're camping, you're just like, that tent there is providing massages.
Literally.
It's pretty handy. And to be fair, I mean, I met you obviously when I got there. Everyone was just chatting. You were still, you were having a chat as well. Yeah. But it was like the next morning. I think it was the next morning. And I look over, I'm like, oh, there's my fella being massaged naked. And it was quite cool actually. And he came in going, that was brilliant. Yeah, he was dead pleased with it. So,
good.
And then obviously over the weekend, even though you were busy doing that, you still like in the evening just came over, got involved.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you still enjoy it.
Loads of drinks.
Definitely lots of drinks. Yeah. But no, it's a really good like social vibe to it as well. It's not just about the safe sex. It's not just, that doesn't take over the whole weekend. It's just part of it. It's about getting to know people. It's a full camping weekend. You're not going to spend 72 hours at it, as it were.
No, exactly.
I mean, you could if you wanted to. It's there, but there are other things going on, and I think having those extras available, the services available there, is a great idea.
Yeah, because it
enhances the experience.
Yeah, because you had like the food truck there, you had the massage thing going on, the people doing like the hairdressing, all the stuff. There was like yoga meditation. Like the day where it was on the the calendar of Naked Twister, and like no one was there, and I was really looking forward to it. So I was like, come on! I started like putting it down. I was pitching up, and like one of the guys running it, he was like, he just didn't expect it because he thought, oh, you're just here selling products. I was like, nah, I want to do Naked Twister. I was like, I really want to do it.
I remember I actually played Naked Twister last year and I loved it. It was really good. It's quite liberating. It's quite a different experience. You know, it's not something you normally do naked. So.
No, it was quite funny. I did not win. My poor flexibility. People seen that.
Just spread eagled across the Twister mat.
I wish I could spread eagle. That's the thing, mate. My hips are fucked.
Just a splodge.
Yeah. But it's like, as that's going on as well, you've got like a tent over there with sex slings in it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing we're talking about everything else, because the sex was actually not the biggest part of the weekend. It was the social and liberating side of it. That's really cool.
It's being there, being yourself, you know, taking yourself into nature, as it were, but like just with a group of friends. It's literally like a camping safe space.
Yeah, because it's not out in nature. You are outdoors, but you have your amenities. You have showers. You have toilets. You know, could you imagine that without toilets?
Oh, no, not at all.
That wouldn't have worked.
No,
but go on.
It is a great social space. That's the thing, and I think, like you said, having the extras available for people, you know, if you're hungover, you can have a facial or a massage, or you don't quite feel yourself or feel confident the day you arrive, you can have your hair done or get your beard trimmed, or so it's like providing those extra bits. But I think one of my favourite parts of the weekend is actually like the sound bar, because you've had a few drinks on like the Friday night, and then you get to just lay there on the Saturday hungover and just have the sound bowls and the meditation, and like it's not usually something I would go to. Like I wouldn't phone up a local place and go for a sound bath or a meditation session, but there it just feels amazing, just completely rejuvenating. Like
I'll be honest, it wasn't for me. You're all there listening to things gonging away, and I just went and had a workout, put my headphones in. I got rubber bands out because obviously I've got a gym with me. And I was just like, I'll just crack on.
Well, maybe next time we do a massage first, get you nice and relaxed, and then chuck you on the bed for a sound bath.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I might give that a go.
Give a little nap afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, I just fall asleep. That's probably the hangover, but I quite like it.
A group naked nap.
That is what it is.
Yeah. But no, it was you clearly all having a nice nap. Definitely. And I'm like, rock music on, you know, let's blast these tunes. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. It is just such a great environment to be in. Like I said, they was put on other events across the country, which I found amazing when I first got into it. You know, I went along as a massage therapist at this first weekend party, and then decided to go along and try like one of the sauna events or one of the nightclub events. And there's just so many like varying groups of people that goes to these things. It's completely discreet. You know, you can join up as a member, get on the app, chat to people, and then go to whichever event tickles your fancy. But because of the safe sex element, it does attract a lot of the discreet, straight curious, bi-curious guys that want to try a sex party but are put off by what the connotation of a sex party usually is.
Yeah, exactly.
I think,
and if people want to not use protection on their own things or in other, all power to it. But these ones, the Stable Masters, the events are, it's a safer. They actually use the word safer because they know like not 100% of everything's safe, but it's a safer sex event, isn't it?
And I think you get in the gay lifestyle communities, you do get a lot of alternative sex parties where it can be quite dark or quite scary for some people to go into that situation. You know, sometimes they're drink or drug fueled. Yeah. And I think this provides a completely different escape, and you can try something new. Yeah,
exactly. So obviously we talked about the overall weekend a little bit. You know, before we go on, let's actually talk about the stable orgy. You know, that in itself is something I've never heard of before, and it was explained to me like beforehand, but I couldn't quite grasp it. And then when I was there, like I wasn't involved in it because I was there just selling products, but I was like, because I could see it all happening, and I was like, whoa, this is cool, this is funky, and I do want to give it a go. Yeah,
it's a feat of organisation. It is a very different kind of party.
Yeah. Just make sure this logo's right in sight for everyone to see. But yeah, it's very different. So go on, explain the situation.
So with the stable orgy, there's I think it's 4 or 5 different parties across the year where they're the big ones, which we call the stable orgies, and you would buy the ticket to your sexual preference. So you have stallions, which are the tops. You have mares, which are the bottoms. Stable lads who help and volunteer and look after the mares. So you would also get fluffers. You also get voyeurs, so you can just go along and watch.
Oh, so that's a sixth.
So there's literally 5 or 6 different types of ticket. As a mare, you go along and you get a hood, so like a balaclava. That's placed on you.
But it's no eyes either, is it?
It's no eyes.
You're completely blind.
Yeah, it's literally a full balaclava. And then you can be placed around the venue and enjoyed by the stallions when they finally come in.
Yeah.
So it is that anonymous...
I'm going to go through it step by step, because from my point of view, I know you're like part of it and you help, but my point of view is I loved, like, they brought in, I think it was it Stable Boys first?
Yeah, so Stable Boys
and they bring them in, and because the Stable Boys are on to, like, look after people and make sure everyone's like sticking to like the rules. But they're like, right, this is your role. You're there to look out for people. If anyone says this safe word, you get them out. If there's any like any stealthing, as in people wearing condoms, get them out. And this is like that's a police matter potentially. So everyone's like looked after. If anyone needs a bit more lube, just bang it in. You know, make sure condoms are everywhere. If there's any accidents, just escort them to the bathroom, because they're blind, they've got a mask. So I just loved that side where it was like, this is your lot, this is your rules, you're all prepared.
The stable lads are literally there to care for the mares, because they are, you know, blindfolded, hooded. If they want something, they've got to ask for it. So they will say a safe word, or they will ask for some help. They might go and get a drink, they might have a break. Like, they're literally there to help. And
because I think because it tends to be like, there's after that orgy, there's like an after thing, and the Stable Boys tend to be like, I'm using this to kind of like get horned up a little bit, and then the after bit, that's when I'm gonna get involved. That's what I think.
100%.
And then after that, they bring in the mares, don't they?
The mares, they all get placed around in the different stables.
Here's your safe word, lads, here's your hood, you're looked after. And that's
they meet their, obviously they don't have the hood on straight away, so they meet their stable lad, they get to know them, they get to know the other mares, they go in the room around them. So like it's a real community feel. And then
the tops are kept somewhere else.
It's like they don't arrive your stallions after. And then once everyone's in place, stallions come through, and then
well, what I found quite interesting, because obviously the whole point is the stallions never see who the mares are because they're hooded, and like even though I seen all these things happen in the talks, once everyone was hooded and put in position, I had no clue. No clue who's who. And like I'm there with my little stall, you know, and I'm just watching it all going, number 2 and number 4 would get it.
Or like, look at that one.
Like,
you have no idea who they are.
No clue. But then obviously, because all the stallions, they you know, stuff's going on everywhere. Once they finish, they're done. And to be fair, one of the guys running it, as the stallions are dropping off, shall we say, they're popping their load and done. It's like, we need stallions, and I'm like at the door like
ready.
Like wanting to. I'm like, not today. I wasn't involved, you know. But I was like, that. It was making me think I could definitely get involved in this because it's hot. But then once it finished, because I'm still, you know, in there like with my stall, I see everyone start popping their hoods off because they're done. I'm like, no way! I never thought that was you.
I had a drink with you last night.
And I was like,
great arse.
And bear in mind, I seen everyone go in, get around. I still had no clue. So it shows how much a hood can really change that. You know?
And I think different people enjoy doing it for different reasons. I think it's not just about the anonymity sometimes. Sometimes it's almost escapism. They want to feel the pleasure but not know. But yeah, obviously after you've had the stable orgy part, it then can move on into using the facilities of the sauna or wherever it is, and then turns into, you know, a larger sex party.
Plus, if you kind of like, you know what, I'm tapped out, I'm done. You know, you could be like, I've done that. You can just be like, I'm just doing the after bit as a social, because like you said,
usually there's bar.
Is there bar music?
It depends. Sometimes it's in a swingers club or a sex club. There's loads of different venues in the UK that are suitable to put them on. And there'll be new ones coming out next year, I'm sure.
So I think that sounds cool. So if you like, I'm doing that, done. But some people, I imagine, like you're saying, the discreet, you know, it's like in, hood, boom, finish, go. Which is fine. They're doing it because they want that escapism and enjoyment. They're coming along to that party to feel something different that they don't usually get otherwise. Because I was surprised. There were some people like, in, boom, go. I was like, oh.
I mean, where else could you get, like, to try safer sex?
Safer sex, anonymous.
Like all of this stuff. It's basically like almost going cruising or going to a sauna, but with all of that, all of the worries taken away.
Much less
You've got
risk.
people there to look after you. You know, you can make friends from it if you want to. If not, pop along, do it, go.
I thought it was brilliant. Like, the idea of it, I was like, fair play, lads. Like, they've really come up with something that's different.
You know, sometimes it's not for everyone.
No.
So those are the larger parties, maybe 4 or 5 times a year. But then there's other events throughout the year. So you have like Jocks and Socks. So, you came along to one in Newcastle actually. So it's more like a club style night. So there is a social, a party, everyone's in Jocks and Socks, harnesses. And then if you want to play, there is a playroom at the back and you can go and enjoy yourself.
I was there in my full FKME. And do you know what? We sold loads because we were there again as a stall. And people were just like, knee pads. Knee pads. Yeah, the jocks and the knee pads are what people... Well, in these events, we did sell socks as well, because jocks and socks, people like, I've got a match. But yeah, people like the knee pads are coming in really handy, actually.
They were fantastic in that venue when I was cleaning, I can't lie. I had them,
cleaning.
Had them on at the end.
Do you know what? It's quite interesting, because everyone assumes knee pads is bottoming. Well, yeah, the amount of times when you're doggying, when you're behind, you're on your knees.
So sometimes when you're behind the edge of the bed...
Yeah.
If that's there and that's banging on your knees, you don't want that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I like to stand up and do it.
Yeah. I found them so useful. I'll have them on, people like, yeah, but you're topping. I'm like, trust me, literally, they'll come in handy. Plus, they look cool. When you're on a night out, not many people have knee pads on, so it's quite fun, actually.
I've got the full outfit. Like, I love it. Harness jock, knee pad, socks. Brilliant. Yeah. Sets me up.
Hey, they've got some new stuff coming, so you have to keep an eye out.
Oh, exciting. Tease.
We're in sample phases at the minute of a few things, so we're testing stuff out. So
can't wait to see that.
Just keep an eye out.
Will do.
But anyway, back to these events and stuff. So what would you say is your favourite? So that weekend, the one that we were on, let's go for the hedonism camping weekend. Yeah. What was your favourite part of it?
It has to be the social side.
Yeah.
I think I love networking, meeting people, making friends, and with these events, they are so sociable. So just sitting around the campfire at night, after you've had your dinner and you're having a beer and you're just literally sat around the campfire, getting to know people that are from completely different backgrounds, from all over the country.
Yeah.
And, you've come together because you've got one common thing, which is,
sex. To be fair, that was mine as well, but it was quite funny because we were all there having a drink around the campfire and stuff. And as I was saying, some people go off to bed and this and another. And me and my partner, we were having sex with each other there because we weren't like diving in because we were still like stepping into that a little bit, and obviously I'm an adult content creator and stuff like that. So when I'm filming, nothing happens outside the industry. But I'm taking a break to have a dabble at one of these events. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm having a break to do that. But at the time, no. So me and my partner were just together. And yeah, I think you might remember when...
oh no, I know where this is going.
Yeah, it's okay, mate. And you were using someone like a puppet.
I thought I'd try something new. It's not my usual, thing, but...
Well, that person got...
I definitely enjoyed myself.
That person got the nickname Minnie Mouse, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Yeah,
the puppeteer.
I can't even do that voice. Can you do that?
Hey, Mickey.
Mickey. So you won't know. So person behind the camera, Alex, but someone's getting used like a puppet, and they were that high pitched. They sounded like Minnie Mouse.
I think that means I took that as a compliment. They were enjoying themselves. They were enjoying themselves.
Oh, that was good feedback. TripAdvisor review and everything. They were like, I think they did give a review in the morning.
Yeah, 5 stars, 4 fingers.
One for every finger.
Bacon butty just there, just eating it just in the morning. That was good. That not saying what happened. We've hinted enough. Yeah, so that was good. That was really good. But yeah, no, I really like that. And it was quite mad actually. So when that big stable orgy finished, the really planned, structured one, everyone's there just chilling. There's just like sex things dotted about and stuff. People just more like having a conversation. Someone's over there just getting absolutely railed. Like there's a line of guys waiting kind of thing. And I'm saying, so what do you do for a living? Just having a chat with people.
Else. Yeah. Do you remember, it was such a nice weekend as well. The sun was shining and everyone finished that and went outside, and we were just all sat around the pool on the veranda. Like, it was brilliant.
Yeah. That was actually my favourite part. Yeah. That was really sound.
Still while others are having sex in the corner, which is fine.
That was me. Me and my partner did do that because we were like obviously quite riled up from like watching everything. We were like, you'd
done the voyeur and then you were like, right, I'm horny now.
Yeah, and we went in, we used some of the facilities as well because they had some like cool
equipment.
They had like some sex furniture stuff, and that was quite cool. That was really good.
I love that term, sex furniture.
Sex furniture. Yeah. I want some, but it's pricey, isn't it?
Very pricey.
It's a bit spenny.
Yeah.
But now I've been eyeing up getting my own sling.
Ooh, nice.
I think that would just be quite... Well, what it is my partner, he's become a bit of a sling princess, I think. I told him, I was like, you're a sling princess now.
Move from a pillow princess to a sling princess.
Every opportunity, he was like, come on, let's go, let's fuck. And he was just getting a sling, and I was like, oh, okay.
Love it.
I don't mind, I enjoy that. But I was like, it's every time now. And if we had one of these at home, I bet it would be like, come on,
let's do it. See, I'm a top, but I have a really nice picture in a sling, and I've used it on my Grindr profile, and everybody asks, like, oh, have you got this sling at home? I'm like, I kind of wish I did, but no, unfortunately not.
Yeah, I mean, I have been pricing them up. You can get a decent one for like £800. So, tempted.
I'll do a few more.
I was actually contemplating.
Yeah.
Fuck me a sling.
Yeah.
That, by the way, that has not been planned. It's just in my head. So if it does happen, it's from this conversation.
Amazing.
You know, so that'd be quite good. You know, it would be really cool. I just have to look into it a bit more.
100%.
I've gone from fashion to slings. Bit of both.
Sex equipment, and furniture.
Furniture, yeah. So that's an ideal thing.
Love it.
So obviously you're saying you're doing the massage stuff.
Yeah.
What other things you do? You said obviously some genital stuff.
Yeah, so completely separate to like the sex side. I have my own business where I do massage and grooming basically. Yeah. So I do full waxing, so underarms, face, intimate areas, so back, sack and crack.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
I've had it done. The balls are the worst bit. Crack's not too bad.
I think as long as it's done properly, with the right temperature wax, with the right stretching, you know, it's a
stretching.
Good thing. Yeah.
Get it taut.
Yeah. And you have to work together when you do it.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people need to feel less nervous about having a wax and try it.
Do you ever find people like with waxing, specifically waxing, do you find they get kind of a bit...
It is a different sensation. It's warm wax around that area, so it can have that effect, which is fine. Yeah.
Because I've had it done, I've had waxing, but like you kind of, I've obviously got a bit of extra blood flow, but I didn't go like full on raging, but it's a lot of pain. So with me, I'm like,
it soon disappears.
Yeah, I'm like that ain't staying that way anyway. Even if it does, it soon changes. But I was just say, have you ever had someone who's like all the way through?
It does happen. It can happen.
But it depends. So.
Obviously, you wouldn't want anything inappropriate for other therapists out there where someone's going along and whatever. But yes, people can get erections during it, and I'm just like,
no, it's more so for the people listening. If they want to go for a wax and they're worried about getting hard,
don't be worried about it. Yeah, we've seen it all before.
Yeah, but the thing is, I imagine it might make it easier.
It does. Yeah. It pulls it taut and it does make it easier.
But yeah, when it with me, it was like no, it was too painful.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Because I had some treatments. It was years back. I won some laser hair removal, and I remember I was like, "Can I gift this away to people? Because like I'm not hairy." Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, I'll do your back." And I was like, "I don't have a hair on my back. I actually don't." And I was like, "Listen, I do shave my bits. Just hand over. Do you want to?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll do that." Anyway. So I just find it really funny as she's like, okay, if you want to get yourself ready, I'll just leave the room. And I was like, you're going to get to know me very well. I have 6 sessions. I was just like...
You're going to be all over this.
It's absolutely... Yeah, you're going to know me very well. Yeah, so I understand it though. I imagine you might offer that I'll leave the room while you get ready. Or
100%. You just do it out of respect. Really.
Yeah,
I have a lot. So a lot of my clients are, might be straight married men that have just booked online and come to the business for a massage or whatever. So... You get people from all different walks of life, so they're not always going to be, it's not a sexual thing.
It's like you're gonna see it, but just while I'm getting myself ready, just to get my own headspace. Yeah,
and also it gives you that chance to get on the table, relax for a second, take your clothes off.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so when it comes to obviously the treatment, obviously if you're doing that, that's naked, I'm assuming. Well, but the massage is it like optional?
Yeah, 100%. So I'm happy to do, no oil gets on anything if someone's naked. So I don't mind someone being naked, that's fine. I stay clothed myself. And then you can do draping with towels. So if you come along for a massage and you don't want to be exposed or naked on the table, then we can drape you with towels or cloth fabric to make you feel more comfortable. And then it just gets moved around as we're doing the service.
That's what I find to be dead standard. Because that's always been the case with me with massages. Like, we've not saying naturist massages, but normal massages. It's a case of the towels get moved. Anyway, instead of having your briefs or your boxes rammed into a thong up your crack, it's much easier just to move a towel. Yeah, so that's all.
And, you know, therapists know what they're doing when they're moving that towel around because they can get to the right areas and everything.
Yeah, but like, obviously at this hedonism thing, everyone was like, start Bollock for those massages.
Yeah. So for the festival, obviously it is naturism, basically, is the crux of it.
Yeah.
So everyone is naked during those massages.
Good
which
chunk
is
of the
fine.
time, yeah.
Don't need a towel.
Yeah,
Can have a shower afterwards.
Yeah, so you've done that, didn't they? Because I looked over and I was like, my fella's sporting wood. But like, you weren't doing that, but it was just, it tickled me.
He just enjoyed his massage.
Oh,
I got the blood flowing.
Yeah, it tickled me. I was like, go on, lads. Like, so you were being very just like, I'm carrying on my massage.
Just
but to be fair,
practicals.
it does happen, like with naturism, like sometimes things, but you just gotta wait for it to. So yeah, like I was speaking to Alex about naturist beaches and stuff. Like, I find if I lie on my front, and then I'm like, so you kind of have to like move and be like, just let things go. Okay, now I can walk to the bar.
Yeah,
you know, and that's in a naturist kind of environment.
Let things naturally.
Yeah, exactly. I don't walk around with a fucking boner. Like, no.
Good.
Yeah,
Please.
it's not that kind of place. But yeah. Okay, so before we end this, would you like to talk any more about any events coming, any upcoming like things you're working on, like treatments or?
I've got a whole new range of treatments at the moment. So
cool.
Yeah, so I do facials, but I also do like back scrubs and booty facials, which are quite popular
What's
at the
a booty
moment.
facial?
So it's literally like exfoliating scrub and mask for your booty area. So it helps with ingrown hairs. So it's perfect. So you've been for a bum wax or a buttock wax, and then a couple of weeks after you can come back and have a booty facial. It's watermelon flavour or mango flavour I've got at the moment.
Okay.
But it literally is an entire...
Improve the taste of your ass.
It's great. It's a full facial for your behind. So it stops ingrown hairs, it's a scrub, it's a mask, it rejuvenates the area.
Okay.
It's actually quite a popular one at the moment, which I'm really enjoying doing.
Well, there you go. So what I'll do is I'll tag your massage page.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then if anyone actually wants to check this out. And you're located Manchester.
Manchester, yeah.
So obviously, anyone up that way visiting or residential, like staying there, you know.
Come and see me.
All right, so Nick, it's been great having you on.
It's been great being here. Thank you for having me. Loved it.
You're welcome. Honestly, hopefully we'll get you on again sometime.
Definitely.
And make sure you tune in next week for the FKME podcast.